Good morning, afternoon, or whatever it is. This is Paul Contreras, and I'm going to show you a PHP application that I did to demonstrate PHP's capabilities and things that I've done in PHP that are hard to show you because they're not on the internet yet. What this is basically is this is an application that lets you create your game world. It's like having your record collection. You know, you've seen the example of creating record collections. This is you know, and sugar beer collections, record collections, game collection. This is for game collections, for hobby purposes. What this is basically is showing you a number of things, showing the ability to upload different images and keep them all synchronized and have them quite interlinked. So here we got the main thing that you divide it on is the computer that it's on. Here I've got one of my favorite all-time computers, which is the BBC Micro, right? So I've got different options for changing the computer as well. You can add more, and I've done this option as well, so you can add more computers. I haven't really done that. Or I can take the one that I've got there, change the color, say to something a bit more. Let's make it more pink like that. Okay, click away, and then update. And it's made the background color like that. So it's this kind of like customized UI area. I know it's a bit amateur, but it kind of does the job. I don't know. Also for BBC Micro, I don't know, I seem to have ended up with different images for BBC Micro there. Let's pick up some. Let's go to the Commodore 64 because I don't know why it's messed it up for the BBC. Let's see what it's got for the images here. Right, all these are correct anyway. I've just been messing around with these. Let's take that image for example. Now I've got that image as my kind of home screen area for my Commodore 64. This is the Commodore 64 area. Actually, I can go to the BBC Micro and just, you know, each one I can mess around with quite a lot. Let's delete that one. And it says the picture's not showing a slight bug there. Delete this image. Yes, okay, I want to delete that image. And yeah, there seems to be something is not linked correctly from where I've been messing around with it. In fact, the image doesn't really exist. That's probably what's wrong. So let's just delete these images anyway. See what happens now. So now I can go back to my Commodore 64 one. See what I've got. Yep, you see all these images I've been messing around. They're actually there. It's just the files have been messed up. The file names have been messed up because I've been trying to keep more consistent. Okay, so this is my Commodore, my BBC area. Blah blah blah. Now I've got no images for that. Let's for argument's sake, I don't know what we would do. Right, let's say I'm actually going to do this now. Right, I really want to play, like, I really want to go back to my old BBC Micro days. This is what it's going to be used as. I want to play a game, but I'm tired of seeing this home screen here that shows this guy with a computer. I want to see a choice of other images. So I'll just fire up my Firefox. And I'll quickly have a look for other images of the BBC Micro. This is exactly what you would do with this thing. It's actually, could run as an internet application, but because it runs so much on your computer itself, like emulators and stuff, the potential to run it on the internet is somewhat limited because it needs software that emulates the BBC Micro, which doesn't really run all that well on the internet. Right, there's an image of the BBC Micro. Quickly pick that one up. Desktop. I'll go back to my pink screen. So I'll give it this a screen. Nice. Go to my nice up area. Nice up computer, like this is called nice up computer. Add image here. So new file. Quickly find this one, which is that one there. Then go add nice up image to BBC Micro. And then nice up image blah 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 added. So now I've got a nice up image. Let's pick another image just to be a bit more complete. Just that I've got some. That's a nice one as well. I know these are a bit geeky, but I like them. That one of the BBC side on. Again, add that one. So now I've got two nice up images. Nice up blah 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 image. These are all in the database that are all in a relational database now. So now and this is a clever bit. I've got this image already. Obviously I don't want to use this image. So I want to change that image, if I click on this, that image I want to use it, it will change it for that image, but at the same time it should, I hope. Oh, it didn't. I was hoping it would have changed my other image. It didn't. It didn't save my other image. It's just typical when you're showing a demonstration, something doesn't work. Oh well. Pick another image anyway. It was meant to have saved it, but didn't. Typical. Pick another one anyway. Nothing ever works for me when I'm trying in a hurry, ever. That's a rule. I had a feeling it wouldn't work because it didn't tell me that the image has been swapped, so something hasn't quite swapped correctly. But once they're in there, of course, then I was hoping maybe it's because it's an old one. I don't know. There's another way I can do it. Maybe like if I add it from here, it will probably work actually. Maybe it's because it's an old one that I didn't. That is the same problem because I did it on different versions and used different file names, that kind of thing. That the images aren't updated fully. Right, so for example, this is where I edit my computer. Like I change the color in this bit. Let's make it like an orangey color, and also I give it that that screen kind of guy, that screen looking one. Right, so that's like the usual TV thing kind of that I used to have for BBC Micro. This should hopefully show me that this works. I've got those 3 images there. If I include one of these images, this does work, so it wasn't to do with the database, it was working code, but the file versions weren't right. So it says image swapped with nice up image, blah blah blah. The original image has been saved for you, so it's created another one, another entry, which had that image there, which I had before. So it I can't remember even which one it was. Yeah, that image was there before. So PHP is doing its job. Now the other thing is, of course, once you want to start getting into this game, there's so many things you can do. You can play. It's like a real area that you can do it. The main thing that you can do is, of course, play the game, which is you play there, and it will then let you play the game. So it kicks up an emulator. It looks a bit funny on this screen. This is Snapper, as it happens. I'm not really showing you. I can't even go up on it. Got munched. I think I've got it. Yeah, so okay. I'm only really showing you a tiny percentage of what this thing can do. There's other versions. Let's for example, if I do a print screen, okay, I'll do a print screen there. Actually, this isn't a very good example. Let's take something that I can actually survive it. Right, let's go to another one. Say Amiga, right? Go Amiga. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Or even my Spectrum section. Again, I've got some images for this one. Quite a few nice up images. Right. Also, I'll show you another feature. I can can create links for all my games. So I can have 3 different links for as many as I want. Basically, I can add links to that are on the web. So I can, let's see the Manic Miner Wikipedia link. It will then take me to that page, and I can just add them as I want, as many as I want. And if I can grab an image from Manic Miner, this is how flexible this application is. Let's take Manic Miner. It's completely open-ended, so that you can really keep on adding and making your world with it. Let's say that's the original cassette, but that's a very nice bit of memorabilia there that you might actually want to have there. The Manic Miner cassette. Right, let's save that to the desktop for a minute. And right, I want to add this image. So let's just find the image. Manic Miner classic platform game minus blah blah blah. So I go to the edit, that thing there. It's not very clear on there. Now I add images here. I use this to add images. So I pick up that image, which is the cassette box there, and then add. And it says image file Manic Miner blah 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 Spectrum added. So now I'll go home, and there is a slightly squished up, but it does work. The cassette image of the thing, as well as all the links. So let's put another one there just to make it a bit more complete, right? There's a nice guy with a Manic Miner t-shirt. That's very nice. I'll have that, please. So I'll just go back here, go to my edit thing again. So here I am, just creating my little world for my Spectrum, and this is the Manic Miner section, home. There he is, the second guy there. Even nicer, right? This is, I haven't got quite to work very nicely, but I can click on this and it will try to back around, like wrap around the background image, but with Internet Explorer this CSS effect doesn't quite work perfectly, but it kind of works, but it just flickers. On Firefox it works flawlessly, on this one it doesn't. That's the way it goes. I was trying to make a flash version of it, and that shows you the minor thing there. So you get the idea. There's other things that you can do on it, but this is a good web application thing. It shows you what you can do. Let's, for example, say Amiga. Right? I've got the Amiga section again. I've got my images for this guy as well, so I can change for whatever images I want. I've got here, I'll show you the log. Okay, the log is empty for this game. Powermonger, I've got a log for Powermonger. I've got basically screen dumps that I can just go back and resume to that state of the game. So now it's going to load up the Amiga emulator with that save that I've made there. It's going to restore this. This is another script that is actually just going to restore the state of the Amiga emulator exactly as it was when I saved it. And it's kind of like in PHP integrating with Java and the desktop. Now it's going to actually kick the emulator off. We're running out of time. Okay, it's just going a bit slow, but it should do alright. So here I am actually back in the game, playing the game. So I'll leave it for now. There's much more to this, but just haven't got the time. Thank you very much.